Dick.
Yeah, we've got to be careful. There's a few councillors here, so we don't want to be in trouble with the council. Okay, good evening everyone, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Blacktown Ponds. This is our 9th changeover, and Sydney Building Lions Club is here with us tonight. It's their first changeover, so it's a new experience for them. My name is Paul McGuinness. I'm the immediate past District Governor and Charter President of Blacktown Ponds Lions Club. I'll be your MC for the evening. Before we begin, I need to inform you of a few housekeeping issues. Mobile phones, can you put them on silent or vibrate? The Lions Club, we tend to find people have their phones go off.
No,
So I'll do my own to make sure I'm right as well. Bathrooms are over my right, your left. In the case of an emergency, the exits in the back of the room, but basically just follow the staff and do as we're told. We've been here a few times, we've never had one yet, but you never know. First and foremost, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of a number of people. First, our District Governor-elect, Mahan Nanigakara, and his wife, Mahishi. And forgive me when I pronounce names wrong. Our first Vice District Governor-elect is Peter Tussell, and his wife, past District Governor Jennifer. We have our Cabinet Secretary, Graham Estridge, who's also our second Vice District Governor-elect, and his partner, Sue. Sue here?
here I am, please.
Yeah, did I see Sue here?
No.
Oh, okay, done. We're very honoured to have our new Attorney General, Michelle Rowland, MP, who's the federal member for Greenway. Thank you. So we're honoured this evening. Stephen Barley, is he here? Here he is, just walking in. Time for the grand entrance. And his wife Anne, our state member for Blacktown. We have Blacktown City Mayor, Councillor Brad Bunting, and his wife Norma. We have our immediate past Council Chair, Vin Payne. Past Council Chair, Warren Lathan, President of Epping Eastwood, and his wife Marilyn. Past District Governor Ron Catoni, he's our Leadership Coordinator, and his wife Heather. Can't forget you, Heather. Past District Governor Anthony Chung, OAM, President of Sydney Chinese Lions Club. We have our Region Chair Coordinator, Elizabeth Lascelles. Tom Bosick, who's his own chair and is also President of Sydney Autism Lions Club. Greg English, I'm not sure he's made it yet. He rang me to say he's running late because Siri took him to Riverstone when he put him to come here. So I'm not sure how that happened. But Greg's the chairman of the Australian Lions Children's Mobility Foundation, so he'll be here eventually. Sariel Kramer, haven't seen tonight. Yes, there she is. She's the New South Wales coordinator for Australian Lions Hearing Dogs. Have they changed the name yet to Assistance Dogs? July, because I checked on the webpage and it still had hearing dogs. Hearing dogs now do more than hearing dogs. They're doing diabetes alert dogs, medical alert dogs, and they're also for PTSD. So they're spreading their wings a little bit. Steve Holly from the Australian Lions Foundation, the coordinator. So this list is longer than everything else we're doing tonight. Jenny Tarn is the Australian Lions Children's Cancer Research Foundation District Coordinator. You see, Lions love big names, if you haven't noticed. We have the President, Jack Miller, and members of the Blacktown Workers Club Board of Directors. Thank you. We can't express our thanks enough for your support. Kerry Powell, CEO of the Better Foundation.
Sorry?
I saw Kerry here. Christopher Ney, I haven't seen him yet. Chris Vinay, CEO, Wheelchair Rugby Australia. We've got Christina Christostomo, and my apologies if I'm pronouncing it wrong, from Good 360 Australia. Close? No, not even close. Then we have Anita Runn, President of Sydney Waratah Lions Club. I'll just go through these quick. Alan Chan, President of Sydney Host Lions Club. We have Wendy Ling, President of Sydney Concord Lions Club, and Wendy's also one of our zone chairs. William Chan, President of Sydney Northwest Lions Club. I haven't seen yet is UWS Associate Professor Victor Sang, who's from Sydney Pacific Lions Club. We have Timothy Lloyd, Principal of Compton High School, who's also our Leo advisor. Councillor Alan Green, I believe is here tonight. Yes, there he is. I haven't been around, and his wife Malou. We have Susan Clark from iTravel, one of our sponsors. And all the Lions, Leos, Leo leaders, and all the people I forgot, I sincerely apologise for. A little bit of our background. Blacktown Ponds Lions Club was chartered in March 2016. And in the 9 years we've been in existence, we've raised and donated well over $1 million in cash or in things we bought to various people. We've also donated another $3.5 million in goods we basically got from Good 360. So all up a lot of money. We cannot thank our sponsors enough. You know, we can do so much. Cooking sausages makes you a little bit of money, but most of what we raise comes because of the support of the sponsors and various businesses. The main ones being BKH Group, and they couldn't make it tonight. Michael DeSeely, Solicitors and Barristers. Blacktown Workers Club, being a supporter from the day we started. We thank you sincerely. And of course, Good 360. You know, without them, we wouldn't be able to complete most of the projects and most of the things we've done over the last 9 years. Now, on a bit sadder note, I'd like to request you all to stand for a moment's silence to express our sympathy and condolences to the families of lions. We've lost quite a number of lions in the last 4 to 5 weeks. John Ebbett, OAM, from Lions Club of Crestwood. Robert Price from the Lions Club of Sydney Host. Gay Bergen, Lions Club of Sydney Seaside. She's a wife of LVO Munzone, which most of you probably heard of. He's helped us a lot. John Chait from the Lions Club of Oatley. You would have seen him around a lot with the hearing dogs. He's been their coordinator for, I don't know, since before I was in Lions. And Carlo Copani, the Lions Club of Kurengai. Michael Kennedy, the Lions Club of Cogra. And our very own Emran Salahudini from Blacktown Ponds Lions Club. Very much. Now, this wouldn't be a Lions event without a raffle. People smile. I believe the tickets are on the tables. I haven't got a list of what the prizes were, but I believe one ticket is $5, 3 tickets is $10, 7 tickets is $20, 20 tickets for $50, and if you're extremely generous, the whole book for $200, which I think is 100 tickets. I'd now like to ask one of our newer Lions, Rin Jun, who will read the invocation. I'd now like to call on the President of Sydney Building Lions Club, Jack Allen, to read the Code of Ethics.
Can you read the name? Thank you. Good evening, everybody. I'm going to read the Code of Ethics. The Lions Club's International Code of Ethics emphasizes a commitment to ethical conduct and service. It calls for members to strive for quality service, avoid unfair practice, and uphold their obligations to their community and nation. Thank you.
Thank you. I'd now like to call one of our younger members, one of our Cubs, Alina, and she's going to read the Lions' purposes.
Lions' international purpose: to create and foster a spirit of understanding among the people of the world, to promote the principles of good government and good citizenship, to fund and otherwise serve the civic, cultural, social and moral welfare of the community, to assist financially, culturally, socially and morally the handicapped, disadvantaged and also infirm of the community both directly and indirectly, to unite the clubs in the bonds of friendship, good fellowship and mutual understanding, to provide a forum for the open discussion of all matters of public interest, provided, however, that partisans, politics and sectarian religion shall not be debated by club members, to encourage service-minded people to serve the community without personal financial reward, and to encourage efficiency and promote high ethical standards in commerce, industry, professions, public works and private enterprise.
Fantastic. I think we're one of the only clubs, probably in Sydney at least, that actually has an operating Cubs club. I'd now like to call on the Mayor of Blacktown City, Councillor Brad Bunning, who'd like to say a few words.
Thank you very much, Paul, and it's great to be here this evening. Obviously, like most of you, we probably didn't have a choice because Rissa made us come along here this evening. I'm getting lots of nods. Can I start by saying, acknowledging we're on direct land here today, and pay my respects to elders both past and present, and acknowledge them for their custodianship of this land. And I want to say also thanks to Elena for coming up and with that speech, and obviously the Lions are in good hands here in Blacktown, the Ponds, with great young people coming through just like you, coming up and doing what you do. So thank you very much. I talk about, can we give her a round of applause to the young lady? Yeah. Even though she's completely not hearing us at all, she's too busy worrying about when she's going to get her next drink or food. That's fine. She's going to bread rolled out, that's great. I talk a lot when I go out into the community about community good, about building a community. And those that know Blacktown know we're the largest council area in New South Wales. We're growing from 450 to 600,000. The member for Blacktown often said, we're going to be bigger than Tasmania, but where are our 12 senators? We don't get 12 senators. We're also not going to get a stadium or an AFL team either. In that way being that big. But we do have an AFL team, but it's not going to be just. When I talk about building community, there's a lot to it, and governments, and I want to acknowledge our Attorney General that's with us here this evening, who does a great job getting funds from Canberra for the community. Stephen does the same thing with Macquarie Street, getting funds for the community. We do what we can for council to be able to deliver to the community, but we can't do it all. And we need good community people to fill those gaps. People who are willing, not for their own purposes, but for the good of the community. And I jokingly talked about Risa when I come up here, saying I don't have an option to come, but we need people like Risa. We need people like Paul. We need people like all the Lions here from all over. And hearing the list of people that are coming along from all those different parts, making sure that they're contributing, making sure that they're giving back. And all these people in this room here aren't doing it for a pat on the back. They're all doing it because it's the right reason. And I want to thank Lions for what they do here in Blacktown. In that small period of time of 9 years, being able to raise as many funds as they do. And we all see them out all the time, whether it's at a shopping centre, whether it's at Bunnings barbecues, out there doing what they can, giving up their time to be able to give back to the community. So as the Mayor of Blacktown, I want to say thank you to the Lions. Not just this line, but all lines right across Blacktown, New South Wales, Australia and the world for what you do for our community. It's people like you that help and make our community what it is. So it's an honour for me to come along for my first changeover. They keep trying to get me to sign up, and I'm sure that Marissa and Paul will still pitch it to me tonight before I leave, making sure I become a Lion before I walk out the door. But I just want to say it is an honour to come along to this big event that you're having. And I was given one tip from another Lions fella from Ryde who says, make sure you do one thing tonight, and that's spend up. So make sure you do, make sure you dig deep into your pockets and spend what you can for a good cause. Thank you very much.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honour to host this evening to Lions Club International and to say with you. Whether you've been part of the club for many years or are joining us for the first time, I'm sure we would all like to thank you for being here and sharing this special occasion. And tonight, as we celebrate the 9th anniversary of the club's charter, we reflect on the vital role that Lions members play in our community and recognise the extraordinarily selfless contributions that actually make a real difference to those who need it most. From supporting local groups and organisations, from raising awareness about mental health to running food drives, one of which is currently underway, our Lions step up when it matters most, showing an unwavering commitment to putting the needs of our neighbours first. While the true value of the Lions' contributions cannot simply be measured in dollars, it's remarkable to note that the club has donated an incredible $4.2 million in cash and in kind, locally, nationally and internationally. And every member should feel immense pride in this achievement. Our heartfelt thanks go to all those who've made this possible. So tonight is not just a celebration of the remarkable work already accomplished. It is also a chance to reconnect, to be inspired, and to recommit ourselves to the values of kindness, service, and integrity. To the outgoing officers, your tireless work has not gone unnoticed. Thank you for your dedication. Your stewardship has helped the club to continue to grow and achieve its objective. And congratulations to the incoming officers for 25-26. Thank you for your willingness to take on these important roles to lead this fantastic organisation. I know the year ahead will be full of hard work, but also of friendship.
President FC Doubles of Blacktown Ponds Lions Club, President Jackal of City Building Lions Club, distinguished Lion leaders, esteemed dignitaries, my dear fellow Lions and friends. Attorney General of Australia and Member for Greenway, Honourable Michelle Rowland, thank you very much for the warm and very thoughtful toast to the Lions Club of Blacktown Ponds and to Lions International. On behalf of the Lions around the world, and especially those here who are here today, accept your kind words with deep gratitude and pride. On behalf of the Lions, it is a great privilege to stand here today to toast to the world's largest and active service organization, a network of everyday lives doing extraordinary things. Lions Clubs International has stood for more than a century as a sign of hope for many, providing compassionate service in more than 200 countries and geographical locations. Lions International have identified 8 global causes that are threatening the human mankind: vision, hunger, diabetes, childhood cancer, environment, humanitarian, youth, and disaster relief. As a force of 1.4 million members around the globe, we can make a huge impact in those subject areas to make a difference in the world. We are honored to partner with leaders, government organizations to create a lasting impact. We are especially grateful when dedicated community leaders like you recognize and support the work of the Lions. We are a movement rooted in kindness, action, and the belief that when we come together, there is no challenge too great, no community too distant, and no person unworthy of help and care. From restoring sight and feeding the hungry, to mentoring youth and responding to disasters, Lions step forward not for glory, but because we serve. That simple motto binds us across continents and generations. When we lift our glasses in fellowship, we lift our hearts in renewed commitment to serve more boldly, lead more compassionately, and grow our pride with purpose. Tonight, I bring greetings and best wishes from our District Governor Genevieve Jenny. At the outset, I wish to congratulate Lions Club of Blacktown Ponds for their excellent record of service as when they are stepping into their 10th year. The true strength of Lions Club is measured by the lives it touches. And by that measure, Blacktown Ponds Lions Club stands out. As the Honorable Michelle Rowland said, they have achieved $4.5 million worth of service and touching lives. That's a great achievement. I compliment you for all that great service you have done. Shall we all row together in recognition of that service, please? Thanks for bringing joy and compassion to many in our communities. And I also wish to congratulate Lions Club of Sydney Building in their first year of service. You also have achieved great heights, and I'm sure you're looking forward to a great year ahead. I take this opportunity to wish all the Lions and everyone a great year ahead, and I'm sure the Lions in Blacktown area and Sydney Building will do wonders next year. Thank you.
Probably when it turns midnight, she'll turn back into a wonderful person instead of the commander-in-chief and making things happen. So thank you, Rissa and Paul, for putting this on. Thank you to all the Lions Club, all the sponsors, the council, the government, everybody else that works together. As Mayor Brad Bunton said, the community is only as strong as each member that's involved in our community, and that's what makes Blacktown strong and great. So thank you very much. Enjoy your dinner.
Good evening to our distinguished guests, my fellow Lions, family and friends. Today, in our changeover for 2025, Thank you to all for making the time to attend and participate in this milestone. As I stand before you today, I'm filled with gratitude, pride, and a touch of emotion. Serving as president of our club for the last 2 years has been the most meaningful of my life. The strength of this club lies not in one person, but in the collective spirit of service, friendship, and compassion that we all share. Together, we have achieved a lot during this Lion Year, 2024 to 2025. To date, we have done 44 meat raffles at Etamoga Hotel, 26 food collections at Aldi's, Kohl's, and Woolworths at the Ponds Community Hub, and 24 sausage sizzles at various Bunnings locations. We have held 2 big events, our winter fundraiser, which raised more than $72,000 to purchase a 12-seater van for the Pond School for Special Needs Children. And we have donated toys to the Blacktown Mayor's Christmas Toys Appeal, to the Pond School, to the Mount Druitt and Blacktown Hospital Children's Wards, and other local organizations. We have also participated in Clean Up Australia activities. I am grateful to our members who have given their time and energy to support our projects. Without their tireless support, we would not have achieved so much. Because of these activities, in the past 9 years, we have donated more than 4.7 million in cash and in kind to various charitable organizations, locally and internationally. But beyond the numbers and events, what I'll cherish most are the moments of connection, the laughter, the brainstorming, the shared purpose that makes being a Lion so special. I want to thank each and every one of you, our members, for your ideas, your support, your patience, and above all, your heart. None of this would have been possible without the commitment and enthusiasm that you bring to this club. As I hand over the reins to our incoming president, Lion Risa McInnes, I do so with complete confidence and excitement. She will bring the same unwavering dedication to service that defines who we are. To our new board, I offer my full support. This club is in good hands. And finally, thank you for giving me the opportunity to serve. It has been an honor I will carry with me always. Here's to continuing the incredible work we do together, as Lions, as friends, and as people who believe in making a difference in people's lives. Thank you, everyone.
Our club, the outgoing president normally gets a Melvin Jones Fellowship Award. So we'd like to award this to our president, SP Bables.
The next award is the Barry Palmer Recognition Award, and this award goes to Lachlan Leon.
Okay, the next award is given in recognition of your support of disadvantaged children and women, particularly in the areas of education, health, and hardship. I'd like to award the Follow Your Dream Award to SP Bables, to our president. next award to our floor managers. Call on all our Australian Lions Foundation's recipient, please. Line them all up on the left side and we'll do a mass awarding to them.
The ALF Community Service Awards. These awards are given to organizations or individuals who have supported the club or have done activities in the community worthy of recognition. I call on the following members to come up. Michael Basili, Workers Lifestyle Group, to be given to Jack Miller, and Timothy Lloyd, Ryan Timothy Lloyd from Blacktown High School is the principal. Timothy Lloyd and Jack Miller Club. Next, Alina Leong, Alicia Leong, Lachlan Martinez, and William Draper. The Cubs, they will also get the ALF award. Next group, Gary Pitt, who has done more than 200 hours of volunteer work. Jovella Joseph Galasen, Shashi Daran, Seema Balasubramanian, Margaret Parker, and Mavi de la Cruz.
Workers Club and our Leo advisor. We need to take a photo of them first. Madam President, take a photo with them. More cups, they're at the back. But they have been raising lots of money, and afterwards they will be awarding it to our Australian Lions Cancer Research Foundation. Thank you very much. You can go back and start selling. Okay.
I'd like to call on Mirko, Fabian, and David Lee, the photographers. Let's take a photo first and then come up. Take their photo.
Graham Estridge. Graham Estridge, can I borrow you for a second? Please? Can I get you to take a photo because we're awarding our photographers? Okay, Mirko Fabian and David Lee, they are our official photographers. They're always there for us. Thank you.
I'd like to call on the following to come up. Orchi Macquarie, Betty Pico, Max Bables, Bobby Sharma, Sharmila Benny, Monica Singh, Frankie Manion, Rodney Troy, Annalyn Soltis, Mary Feary, Churia Werfel, Christopher Booth, Therese Tagra, and Steve Gold. Can someone help Steve? Maybe Steve can just be there. He doesn't have to come up. I am awarding them because they have done more than 40 hours of volunteer work, and also Therese for giving us the reports from Blacktown High School Leos. Annalyn, she cuts all the onions for us for our barbecue.
Actually, this is another special award. It's actually for Steve Gold. He actually engraved. He's been actually engraving a lot of stuff of this wooden stuff, which says Blacktown Ponds Lions Club. Steve Gold, would you like to come up? Just for your information, Steve is actually partially blind. So it is amazing how he actually engraved this wooden stuff. Okay. Yes, next. Okay, we'd like to award this to Steve Gold. And for doing a lot of engraving a lot of wooden stuff for us. Secondly, not forgetting Gable. See, Gable is looking at his street already. Look at him. Take a photo. So Gable is also gonna get some award. Okay? He doesn't want. He said, talk to the bum. All he does is just looking at the treat now. Take a photo. Come on, Gable, have a look. Next, we'd like to call on Christina Chrysostoma from Good 360 Australia. We'd like to thanking you for transformative partnership and in recognition for all your invaluable support and appreciate all you do to uplift us and your generous donation that empower our club from Blacktown Ponds Lions Club. Thank you so much. And this is the reason why we achieved 4.7 million donation. Part of it is from Good 360 Australia. Thank you very much, Christina. Anthony Chu, OAM, to actually read out and announce the Blacktown Ponds Lions Club
You know where the table is?
Lions Club year 2025. Nobody knows about this. Okay, only this is our Blacktown Ponds Lions Club Inc. Lion of the Year. Okay, so Anthony is going to unveil it by removing the sticker.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great privilege to be asked to present the Blacktown Ponds Line of the Year Award. Now we know getting an award like this is never easy with this club for three reasons. One, this club is a very big club. Competition is very keen. It's got nearly 100 members right now. Two, with the great projects and the multi-dollar, million-dollar they have raised, you've really got to work very, very hard. And three, as I learned from Steve earlier this evening, these lines always have to work before 12 p.m., 12 midnight, and have to endure circumstances like having great passion and endurance and courage. And so for the person to come up is really something. Let's see who that person is.
Drum roll!
Oh! The name, first name starts with the letter L. Lachlan, can you please come forward? Lachlan Young. Where are you, Lachlan?
That's all right. I'll move on this side.
I'll just have the family.
Okay, I'd now like to call on our first Vice Governor-elect, Peter Chisel, who's going to induct our new members. We've got some for Sydney Building and some for Blacktown Ponds.
Before I start, I better get the players on the field. So, could I get the following incoming new members to come up on stage? Casey Zhang, Fred Jawad, Thalia Atenko, Paul Tadina, Mavi Dela Cruz, Gilbert Dela Cruz, Aristotle Dunker, Annalyn Soltes, Vikram Gitri, Pradeep Gayawali, Vishal Parasani, and from Sydney Building, Stephen Chang and Winnie Sang. So if I could get those 13 people up, please. Do I have everybody up here now? I hope. I'm not going to count.
And it's almost full. I think it's only got 2 spaces left.
Okay, just a bit of quiet, please. Fellow Lions, honoured guests, and most importantly, our new Lions. Today is more than a ceremony, it is a milestone. You are not just joining a club, you are becoming part of a global family of almost 1.4 million members in over 200 countries and territories who believe in one powerful truth. Where there is a need, there is a Lion. Lions Club's international mission is to empower Lions Clubs, volunteers and partners to improve health and well-being, strengthen communities and support those in need through humanitarian services and grants that impact lives globally and encourage peace and international understanding. As a Lion, you are asked to uphold the core values of our association. Service, putting others before self. Dedication to excellence, striving to do the best in all we do. Integrity, acting with honesty and honour. Collaboration, working together to multiply our impact. Diversity, welcoming people of all backgrounds and perspectives. Innovation, looking for better ways to serve and lead. With that in mind, I ask you, do you accept these values as your own, and do you commit to learning and abiding by the Lions Club Code of Ethics, serving your club, your community and our global mission with heart, humility and honour? Now the sponsors, where are my sponsors gone? I did say come up earlier. And now I ask you, sponsors, do you pledge to mentor and support the new Lions, to introduce them to our global causes, our local service and our shared vision of a better world through Lionism? While you're doing all the pinning, I'll just continue on. Let us speak about this small but mighty pin. The Lion's emblem you're about to wear is more than a symbol. It is a legacy. The two Lions profiles present the past and the future. One Lion looks back, honouring the incredible traditions our club and association over 100 years of global service. The other looks forward towards the future, filled with promise and potential. Your future as a Lion. As you wear this pin, remember, you are a bridge between what has been and what can be. The next chapter of our story will be written with your hands, your heart and your hope. Welcome to Lions Clubs International. Welcome to a lifetime of leadership through service. let us all welcome our newest Lions.
Thank you very much. Congratulations. Okay. Welcome. Please give them all a round of applause. Our new members of Blacktown Ponds Lions Club and Sydney Building Lions Club. Give them all a round of applause, please. Particularly on Paul's 70th birthday, he done all the PowerPoint presentation, and I can't get Paul to do that. Normally he does it, but because it's a surprise 70th birthday, Paul Tadena, his name is actually Jepoy Tadena, and I'd like to thank him. Babe, would you like to give this to him, please?
Firstly, I would like to call the elected directors of the Blacktown Ponds Lions Club. Lion Seema Balasubramanian, already here. Lion Lachlan Leon. Lion Joseph Gallus. Lion Sashi Dharan. Lion Bobby Sharma. And Lion Betty Peacock. You are the heart of this club. You will serve the club executive team. With other officers, you form the board of directors of Blacktown Ponds Lions Club. You will authorize all expenditures and not create any debt or income. Be responsible for the business policies of the club and ensure that is aligned with Lions Clubs International and also government regulations. Hold regular monthly meeting and attend them. Make decisions on membership of the club. In addition to your primary duties, some of you have been allocated certain other responsibilities. Will you all perform all these functions to the best of your ability? Thank you. May I call now Marketing Communications Chairperson, Lion Yogesh Khattar. You're the storyteller of this club. Yogesh, you're the storyteller of this club and also voice of your club. You will let the community, district, multiple districts and Lions International of all the good things that you do. And you will use various communication methods for the best possible impact. Will you shout out the loudest as possible and do your duty? Thank you. That I like. Next is Leo Liaison of Lions Club of Blacktown Ponds, Lion Tim Lloyd. May I now call the membership chairs of the Lions Club of Blacktown Ponds. Lion Risa Martinez. And Lions Club of Sydney Building, Lion Alice Chan. You're the doctors of your club to ensure your club's health is great. You're part of the global action team, that team of the club. You will create membership plans, ensure good member recruitment processes, look after new members, and attend district governance advisory committee meetings. Will you serve with enthusiasm to make sure that these duties are performed extremely well?
I do.
Thank you. Next is the club administrator, elect immediate past district governor, Lion Paul Magnus. You're the serious one, Paul, and you will be the guru on many subjects. You will take care of the administrative tasks of the club and will uphold the constitution and purposes of the club. Ensure risk management and legal processes are complied. Will you carry out those duties to the best of your ability? I will. Thank you. I would like to make a special mention of the public officer of the Lions Club of Blacktown Ponds. He is a well-respected senior solicitor and an entrepreneur with almost 30 years of service. It's Michael Vasili, Lion Michael Vasili. May I now call the treasurers, elect from Lions Club of Blacktown Ponds, Lion Vinal Singh. Vinal is not well. And City Building Club, Lion Michelle Young. Margaret Carter. And from the City Building Lions Club, Stephen Chen. You are the right hands of your president and backbone of communication and coordination. Act as the official liaison between the club, district, multiple district and international where there is a need. You will record meetings and receive all the correspondence and share where there is necessity. Maintain membership and attendance records. Collect all monies due to the club and hand over to the treasurer for proper receiving. Ensure club activities are entered in the Lions portal. That is very important. Submit all reports and returns as a priority and be an active member of the district governance advisory committee meeting. Will you all perform these duties to the best of your ability? Thank you. Now we are called immediate past residents, Lion SP Bubbles, Lions Club of Blacktown Ponds, and Lion Jack O from the Lions Club of City Building. SP? Can I also request as immediate past presidents, you both are wisdom chairs. You will be part of the board of directors. You both will assist the president and the board of directors. And when there is no LCIF coordinator, you will act as a LCIF coordinator. And be an ambassador for Lions Club International Foundation and promote and support that. Will you take those duties to the best of your ability? Thank you. May I now call the Vice President. Lion SP and Lion Orchard Inquiry from Lions Club of Blacktown Ponds and Lion Mini Sang from CD Building Lions Club. You will step into the president. You are the roaring left hands of the president. You will step into the president's role when there is a need. You will carry out duties assigned by the president, chair the committees that are appointed by the president and submit reports to the president. Prepare and serve as staff president when the time comes. Will you commit to lead me with this with excellence? Thank you. Now to the climax of the installation. We need to have a big drum roll for this. Lions Club of Blacktown Ponds, Lion Risa McGinnis. And we need to do it again, a big drum roll for President-elect of Sydney Building Lions, Dixon Wong. You both are the captains of your ships. You are the CEOs of your club, visionaries and global action team chairs. Risa is a seasoned leader who has performed well in many occasions. You both will preside all general meetings, board meetings, appoint committees where necessary, and get them to report to you, call for regular committee meetings, ensure all members fully participate in the club activities, be an active member of the District Governance Advisory Committee meeting. Will you both carry out these responsibilities to the best of your ability? Thank you. May I now request any remaining members of both these clubs, Lions Club of Blacktown Ponds and Sydney Building, to rise please. Can I request all members of Blacktown Ponds and Sydney Building to rise? Will you all support your board of directors when there is a need to the best of your ability? Thank you. It is now my pleasure to declare these lines duly installed into their offices. I present to you the board of directors of the Lions Club of Blacktown Ponds and the Lions Club of City Building for 25-26. Congratulations on your appointments. Can I have another drum roll when they are doing the symbolic transfer of office?
What do you mean by that?
Drum roll please. Everyone please. Now to the great moment. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations and best wishes for a great year ahead. Thank you. Can I request SP badge of office to Risa please?
sponsor another I think it's Cabradoodle. Labradoodle. Okay. So, I'd like to thank you and present it to Australian Lions Hearing Dogs.
Who came today, gracing us with all your presence, and we hope you have a great night. Most of all, thanks to our Blacktown Ponds Lions Club members who worked so tirelessly hard throughout the whole year. Looking back, it is unbelievably unimaginable that together we all had achieved so much in such a short time. In 9 years time, we have donated more than 4.7 million, locally and internationally, not including the food drive collections of non-perishable goods. Each and every one of you deserve a pat on the back. And all credit goes to all our members, supporters, and sponsors. Our club have endured a lot of trials and tribulations, but as the year went by, we grow continuously stronger together from strength to strength. Thanks for believing in our club, and together, let's continue to roar and serve the community. Let's keep up the good work. On behalf of the Blacktown Ponds Lions Club members, we salute you. A million thanks to you, and of course, thanks to our incoming president, our dynamic president, Risa McInnes, who will be serving another term as our president. Good luck. Let us all give her the same support given to all of us in the past. Having a big number of members is not an easy task to look after. Creating harmonious ambience within our club members with no factions, everyone are on the same page. Not forgetting to mention, and thanks to our working bees in helping to organize this Changeover 2025, and most of all, thanks to our NC Charter President, immediate past President District Paul McInnes, and our official photographer, Lion Miracle Fabian, Debbie Lee, our DG, Lion Christopher Bolt. Thanks to the Blacktown Workers Club Board of Directors and Mandela catering staff for their support. Thanks for a job well done. Let's give them a big round of applause. It's time for fellowship. I request Lion Chris to play the song.